Hello, everybody. Welcome to Absolute Obscure with Josh and Rory. I'm Rory.
I'm Josh.
And this is a podcast where we talk about movies you've never heard of. And today, I'm so happy. We are talking about Nightclub from 2001.
Yep.
The most 2001 movie.
Holy hell is it
Jesus
2001?
Christ. This is from writer-director Russell Gannon. Quick question. How many other movies do you think Russell Gannon wrote and directed there, Josh?
Is it none?
It is none. He was one and done. He got all of his ideas out in Nightclub.
Interesting.
So this has a 4.9 on IMDb with 355 votes. And 83 people have seen this on Letterboxd. And this movie stars one Lochlyn Munroe.
Yes.
Returning to the podcast.
Yeah.
Always love to see him. Our short king.
Yes.
And Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips, who should technically be a returnee because we were supposed to do El Cortez at one point.
Right.
And it ended up not on a streaming service anymore.
So we could not find it anywhere. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see. I have a weird relationship where I always love seeing Lou Diamond Phillips.
Love Lou Diamond Phillips.
But I'm always just like, but wait, what? How do I know who he is?
I saw The Big Hit as a little kid, and I don't know why it imprinted on me. So he was like the first bad guy that I was like, this guy's awesome.
Mm-hmm. We also have Glenn Plummer as T-Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Ed Lauter as the fire marshal.
Yes.
Who's a guy that you would... He had over 200 film credits.
The one that I always think of is Not Another Teen Movie.
Yes.
He's the John Voight-esque coach of the football team who's constantly saying, God damn it, and spitting and stuff.
Yes.
Great.
I knew I recognized. I watch a lot of Not Another Teen Movie on TikTok.
It's so good.
It's great.
As far as spoof movies go, it's like up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also have Andrew Divoff as Krukov. Did you recognize him in anything?
Yeah, I'm a big Lost fan, and he was Mikhail.
Okay.
The character with an eye patch.
I see. I don't know Lost enough, but I do know he is the Wishmaster in the Wishmaster
and you know
franchise.
what? That was another one where
Yes.
I, as soon as I saw him, especially young, because I know the first Wishmaster was a long time ago, and I was like, I think he was Wishmaster.
He is the Wishmaster.
I mean, I only saw the first one. I own all four on I think they're it might be a not watchable Blu-ray that I own. We'll see.
And then there's a few other smaller characters. I'll just mention them here. We got Demetrius Navarro, great name, as Jesse, who is the best friend.
Yeah.
We have Taylor Stanley as Brittany. Alas now, Josh, did she do porn?
I never checked it, actually.
That's your role here. She did not, I checked. No, this movie is too high end for any for.
Well, you know what's funny is I was trying to like we just said about I can't remember his name already. The coach guy, the fire marshal. Yeah, like everyone in this movie, I was like, I think I recognize them, but their IMDb's are so full.
Yes,
that it's almost like I don't even want to go through these 200 credits to see what I know them from. But yeah, like everyone's kind of familiar.
Yeah, everyone in this are actual actors.
Yeah,
which is a nice change of pace.
Definitely.
I mean, the Conclave, everyone in there was actors for the most part, or people that we kind of recognize from things.
And I think I think if you were British, maybe you would know a lot of them because they seem to be in a lot of those shows. But
yeah, these guys are all just like, oh, these guys are all working actors, get like 50 roles a year kind of thing.
Yes.
And then the final one I have here is Dawn McMillan as Diane, who was the secretary /
Oh, yes.
I don't know why I put her down. She's not that important, but
I like Diane.
we kind of end on her. So, and Nightclub.
All right. I want to ask something before we even start this. Okay. Where in the hierarchy of society do you put bouncers?
Low. Very low.
Well, according to this movie, they are at the tippy top of everything.
They are the most important people in every city.
Like a celebrity status.
Yes.
everyone around town knows them by name.
You have a seat at the best table. You have the best restaurant is waiting for you. You have a table there ready for you 24/7.
It's insane.
I'm very interested because this is going to come from two very different perspectives. Because I worked in a nightclub for a very long time.
I frequented them often.
You've been thrown out of many nightclubs, so this is going to come from one side to the other.
Yeah.
And this is such a weird movie. Especially because it opens and it closes on this weird ZZ Top like Southern blues poetry. Do you remember this?
I don't.
It is the weirdest thing because it opens and it's kind of like beatnik poetry, but like from a grizzled old man being like, "You don't want to lose your soul."
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yes. This is coming back to me.
Yeah,
now.
and I'm just like, what is happening right now? This is a movie about being a bouncer, right?
That's funny. And like, because it starts with what? It's like a couple fighting, and it seems like a big breakup scene, and then classic run around. It's an acting class.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
It's Lochlyn Munroe, and is Brittany the girl in the scene?
Girl,
yeah, because they couldn't afford another actress.
No, and you only want one girl for all the guys to fight over and
who they
have sex with.
Constantly called bimbo. Like they say bimbo more times in this movie than I've heard most of my life.
Yeah, they are not nice to Brittany, and Brittany doesn't care. She loves it.
Brittany doesn't care. If you get her booze and drugs, she will sleep with you and you can treat her like garbage, and it's perfectly fine by Brittany. Yeah.
And so they go out after acting class. It's like it's our lead. Gary.
Yes, Gary.
Jesse is buddy. I don't have the hot guy's name.
He's only really in the one scene, kind of.
He's the
Derek.
star. Yeah, he's Derek. That's right. He's the star pupil of the acting class.
Yes.
And then Brittany is kind of like, they're all kind of hanging out. Jesse clearly pining after Brittany.
Jesse's pining after Brittany. Brittany's going after Derek because he's the hot stuff.
He's right. He's almost bouncer level of fame,
Yeah, No, he's at the next level of fame, which is
famous actor,
which is soap opera actor in this world. It goes bouncer, soap opera actor, and then back up to bouncer again, but at like a different club,
a worse club, yes. And so she goes home with the hot idiot I have, and
well, they presumably have sex. But we find out later that they might not have.
That's right. Yeah. She just goes home. Yeah. They just leave together.
Yeah.
And Jesse's all sad. And then he's like, I got to go. I got a new job at valeting at Club Infinity. And our boy Gary's like, not Club Infinity, the hottest club in town. Oh my God. You got to get me in there. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
Gary goes to a club and
he lies his way in.
That's right.
He's just like, oh, my uncle owns the club.
Place. And they're like, oh my God, we didn't know that your uncle owns it. I'm so sorry. Like, go ahead, go right in, sir. And he immediately he finds the two drunkest people, waits for them to pass out, steals their shots.
Yeah. And also the music at this club, I don't know if you realize, it's like industrial nu metal. And they're all dancing like it's just a rave. It's kind of crazy. Do you know the band that was playing?
I didn't, but I was like, they had the energy of like, I was like, this is a real band. I had no idea who it was.
Spine Shank. Spine
I
Shank.
can't believe I didn't recognize Spine Shank. Oh, man. Those guys still around?
Unfortunately, yes. I did look them up. They literally reunited like 3 months ago.
I'm so happy to hear that. Get those Spine Shanks back out there. That's good.
You're Spine Shanker.
Yes, big time. And that's awesome. And then, so he's walking around the nightclub. I feel like now I don't think I wrote it down. I remembered the bouncer being someone I knew. Oh, the bouncer.
Yes.
The first bouncer. If anyone's a fan of American Gladiators.
Yes.
He was Nitro.
Yes.
Which was pretty cool.
He also he's in a lot of low budget like
any American Gladiator.
Kung Fu.
When they need just a jacked guy.
Yeah, he's definitely been in like 20 movies with the word ninja in the title.
Yeah, and so I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, and then he kind of keeps following around, being like, "Oh," because he also asked him, he's like, "Hey, ask your uncle something for me."
Yeah, tell your uncle this, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, sure, totally."
And then so he sees him again. He's like, "Did you tell your uncle?" "Oh, I need to talk to him," I think is what he said. And he's like, "Oh shit, like okay, I'm gonna have to follow up on this lie."
Well, he's kind of like, "Oh no, he's busy." He's just like, "Oh, he's just up in the office there." And I did like this bit where he like goes to give him the drinks, and he just lets them fall to the ground.
It was a good bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he walks up these stairs, kind of being like, "Oh no, how am I gonna get out of this?" Right, and knocks on the door, and this I don't know older guy's just like, "What? I don't suppose you want to do a job for $60 cash under the table?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, okay." And then he's just like, "Great, now I have a." Does he throw him on? He's gonna be a bouncer, right? And
yes. Well, when he's walking up the stairs, we hear arguing happening in the office.
Yeah,
and then they were arguing about being short-staffed that night.
right.
That's why he offers him the job.
Yeah.
And then Lou Diamond Phillips, we meet Lou Diamond Phillips, frosted tips,
great look,
crazy.
And then he gives him the look up and down, and he's like, "This guy can't cut it as a bouncer."
Yeah, mostly because Lochlyn Munroe is like 5'3".
And anyway, so they give him a T-shirt, extra baggy to make him look extra small, which is funny, I think.
Yes.
And I don't know, he's kind of just walking around the dance floor, and I don't know, he there's a couple fighting.
There's a couple fighting, and he goes to break it up.
Yeah. Which also in the worst way of a bouncer, it basically like splits them up, and it's like, go your separate ways. The girl slaps the guy, and he's like, "Job done," and he says to the guy like, "That's why you don't do stuff like that, man." And as he turns his back, the guy jumps on him, and he just kind of happens to like roll
him over
onto the stage. But it looks like someone who like knows how to defend themselves, and so everyone's like, "Holy shit!" Like he just. And even the guys like on the ground, like, "Oh, sorry, like, forgive me." And they, I think does T-Dog also come over and punch him out?
Yes, this is when we meet T-Dog, where he just walks up and he punches this guy. I did want to highlight this guy because in the credits he's credited as Skinhead, and I did want to go into his other credits here. We have Wise Guy number 1, Junkie, Skinhead, White Guy, Skinhead. And then this is the big one, the Joker.
Whoa!
In Birds of Prey, the TV failed TV show from like 2001, around the same time.
Well, guess who owns that on DVD?
So you've seen them. You know his work.
I haven't watched it yet. It's sitting on a shelf somewhere. I don't know. It's not on the top priority lists.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So now that he
That's awesome.
yes.
Nazi. Or skinhead, I guess.
Skinhead.
Sorry. Don't want to
so many skinheads.
Don't want to disparage, yes. So
yeah, everyone thinks that he's he
like this kung fu master, basically. That's what T-Dog keeps calling him.
So after the bar closes, Lou Diamond Phillips is just like, "Oh, so do you want to keep working with us?" And he's just like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then
T-Dog pulls out a gun and shoots it, and Gary's like, "Oh, like what the hell?" And he's like, "Did he piss his pants?" And he's like, checks. He's like, "No, he's good." He's like, "All right, yeah, you can be a bouncer," which just looks so funny. And then another weird bit they put in there, they cut over to the janitor who has pissed himself.
I love that. I'm just like, that got me.
It was pretty funny. And yeah, so they go out to restaurants. And yes, the C's part for them.
Yes.
The table said,
"Oh, this table is here always for us."
Yeah.
Every single night. I do want to. Is this one? No, sorry. Yes.
I was gonna say we do see. I think at this first one, there's like a dude. Is the guy arguing at this first time when they go to the club? Because
yes,
there's like a man throwing a fit about his bill.
Oh no, this is a bit later on.
Okay.
This is later on.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, he's the coolest guy there. Women come up to the table to talk with Dirk.
Oh, that's right. I stopped writing down stuff because I was just, this girl sits down with her friend or cousin.
Yes,
and she's like, could you maybe help us get into the club tomorrow? My cousin forgot her. She's 21, but she forgot her ID. And he kind of looks at them and she's like, "Okay, well, she's 19, and then, okay, she's 17." And he's like, "All right, come down to the club. I'll get you."
Yes.
It's like, whoa. And then also, it should be noted. So that's Dirk. And then Gary is like, this is the coolest man I've ever met in my life.
Yes.
So yeah, we're getting to some questionable stuff early.
Questionable stuff. And I also want to point out that the 17-year-old woman was definitely like 33. she would have been let of the club fine.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is when the T-Dog asks him like, "Oh, where's your dojo, bro?
Yes.
What dojo do you go to?" And then we cut to Gary practicing kung fu in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Fun bit. I thought so. The weirdest thing about that is that it never really comes up that he doesn't know how to fight.
Right.
I thought that would come up at some point again, or that like he was doing theater fighting.
Right. I think the maybe the point is he kind of like embodies that he's a tough guy. He like you said, he doesn't ever get that training.
That's
so he
true.
just kind of goes that way where he acts like a dick. Like he goes full dick in this movie.
He
fast.
goes so dick.
Yeah, and like so he's always just yelling in people's faces to the point I feel like that they're like, like don't want to mess with them. And
I the only reason because there's another scene where he just has the throwaway line where he says, "I've been in 3 fights already this night."
I think he says 3 guys tried to fight me.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. Nightclub. It's solid. They knew what they were doing.
Don't try and poke holes in my nightclub. All right, Roy.
No.
I'm here to defend.
Yeah. I also I want to point out that I think that it's his. So Dirk runs a bunch of different security at a bunch of different clubs.
Yes, he has a security company called Nightclub Security or whatever the fuck.
And it's like night as in knight in shining armor.
Knight, yes.
Never explained why.
He likes a pun.
Yeah.
And yes, and then so these clubs hire his company to do the security.
Yes.
So he then posts people at where he sees fit.
Yeah. So that's why he has the fingers and the jelly everywhere. That's why he's
right. That's why he's the hottest guy in town. Everyone knows.
Coolest, hottest guy in town.
Are you talking about Dirk? Dirk?
You're talking about Dirk? I'm 17. I know Dirk. Of course.
He sneaks me in the back door of a club. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So now we get Gary's first night at the club, or like one of the earlier nights at the club. The timeline here doesn't always make a lot of sense. You never sure. But he's at the club. Dirk is out front, and the skinhead comes back, and he's just like, if you can't come in tonight, but come back later. Apologize to Gary, and then you can come back.
Yeah, Gary's worried that he's like, we're not going to let this guy back in, right? And then he's like, listen, he's like, guys like this, going to the club is their whole identity.
This is all they have.
This is all they have. We can't take that away from him. He'll be pissed. So what we'll do, we'll tell him, not tonight, go home, come back next week.
Yeah.
Then he'll feel indebted to us.
Yes, he'll be thankful.
Yes, he'll be a friend to us.
Yes.
And
did that work for you, Josh?
No, I've seen it. I've literally seen this happen to people in bars where like a tough guy will get tossed out, and then the next week they'll be like friends with the bouncers and stuff. Yeah. There was a few tiny things, not like whatever. We find out that I think Gary calls his ex.
Yes.
And we hear on the machine that she, I forget her name now. I'm totally.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But she has she's like, thanks Brent for the flowers.
Yes.
And so she's moved on.
She's moved on. They've been separated for about a year, I think, something like that. They moved out from Wyoming together.
Yes.
And then broke up in Los Angeles.
Yeah. And then the other thing is the guy in his acting class, he's got a major role now.
Derek's moved on. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, big stuff happened for everybody except Gary.
Yes. And so also at the when the skinhead is in the line, also Brittany is in the line.
That's right.
And Brittany comes up, and first she's calling his name, and then Dirk's just like, you know that bimbo?
Yeah, he also calls her a bimbo.
Everyone calls her a bimbo. And she comes out, she makes out with Gary, and Gary's just like, whoa, what's happening? And then he lets them in, and then he looks at Dirk and is just like, there's perks to the job, baby.
So, and it's great because, Brittany's in the club now, right? And so Gary's like, wow, if she's in here, I'm going to go look for her, right? So he starts just like wandering around the club, and he kind of goes up to the VIP area. Because I think Dirk also says, like, yeah, you guys VIP all night. Yeah. And you see, like, her doing blow in the back room. And T-Dog's standing at the entrance, and he's kind of like, hey, man, Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not at your post. Like, Dirk does not like when you leave your post. And he looks down and Dirk, arms folded.
No, not arms folded. Full Peter Pan. Arms on hips.
That's even better.
Shaking his head.
Now that's intimidating right there. Yeah. And so he is pissed, and they cut to them at the restaurant again. Nightly restaurant.
Yes.
So he's basically like, yes. When I appoint you somewhere, I appoint people in the spots where stuff is most likely to go down. So that's very serious. Once you do that, now we're blind and we don't know what's going on anymore. And this, like we were talking about before, like we see a man yelling about not wanting to pay his bill. And
Dirk just nods to him.
A T-dog and
like three massive guys go up to him. And
he pulls Gary down. He's like, no, not you.
Yeah.
And so they just go shake this guy down, get him to pay his bill. It's so funny.
While they're doing that, he's talking to Gary. He's just like, Gary, I think that you can be very good at this job. Which I'm just like, why? Why do you think that?
Listen, I've been in this game a long time.
You have a natural talent for this.
You have what it takes to stand in front of a door.
Yeah. I don't think we're getting across how much they think that bouncers run the world.
They do. It's so funny. I love it.
So he's just like, just listen to me, follow me. I got this special gig coming up. I want you to come to do it with me.
I want my best guys on it. I want to bring you along. Yeah, and so
I do want to point out one thing that I did find interesting. I think like performance wise, everyone's doing a fairly good job. Lochlyn Munroe thinks he's in a comedy for a lot of this movie, and Blue Diamond Phillips always thinks he's in the most serious movie he's doing.
Very serious, which is what I love about his role.
I think Blue Diamond is doing the best. It's just the tone is very strange with Lochlyn. It feels like he's doing a parody sometimes.
That makes I can see how that's different. For me, I hate to keep bringing up Baywatch, but so season 1, especially the early years of Baywatch, is hilarious because everyone acts like it is the most serious. Like they're like, listen, we deal with terrorist situations on these beaches, and it's like they take it serious. That's where all my favorite parts come from, because it's like, I can't believe they're taking it so serious. And then it very much becomes a comedy, ridiculous show, which I didn't enjoy as much. But
you want them to not be in on the joke. And I feel like it's not that Lochlyn was in on the joke. I don't think nobody's making fun of the idea of the movie. I just feel like he's doing a bit more comedy bits, oh, I'm a little guy, I'm gonna
right. But yes, I agree. I think Lou Diamond Phillips was my favorite part. Dirk's a great character.
Yes, he is a legitimately interesting character.
Yeah.
So we go to the
next gig.
And
so he's like, yeah, Gary, and I'm just gonna. Oh, he basically tells him the ins and outs of like, we make $100 a night, and so maybe 300 from the cut.
Yes,
I'll give you a cut of door. And he's kind of like, excuse me, and he basically, this guy comes up, it's like, oh, we're on the list, Mr. Wilson. He's like, nah, not on here. He's like, oh, it's at the bottom, and he does the whole handshake, passes him money, right?
Yeah,
and the weird thing for me is that Gary acts like this is the most wrong thing that he's ever witnessed in his life.
Oh, I cannot stand for this.
He couldn't believe it. Which also, like before, when he saw Brittany doing cocaine, he was like, I love these characters and stuff where it's like, I will do absolutely anything for pussy, and that is okay. But if you do anything else slightly outside of my realm of like good, that's not cool. But this acting like this guy taking money to get in is like the most ridiculous thing he's ever heard of in his life.
I never put it together, but this plays into the weird voiceover thing that makes this into like a morality tale, where they're just like, oh, the corrupting forces are taking, oh, he's seeing people do drugs now, oh, he's taking bribes.
So he ends up whatever. He's like, now he's on board because he's like, oh, I'm gonna make money. Okay, I'll do this gig with you. He goes inside. I think he's gonna. He says something like, "Oh, I'm gonna go look for some babes."
Yes.
And like Lou Diamond Phillips kind of under his breath, like, "Yeah, good luck with that." And then it's a gay club.
It is a gay club.
And yeah. Oh,
I think we get our first slur of the podcast.
Yeah.
And, unfortunately,
that wasn't fun. Yeah.
No.
We said this is a very 2000s.
Yes.
So he comes out freaking out.
Yeah.
Calls him slur. To everyone in line is like, "Hey, man."
There's a giant line, and they're just like, "Yeah, man." And like, not cool.
Not cool. And that's another reason I'm like, oh, Lou Diamond Phillips is so cool, because he's like, hey, man, they just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let them. They literally are the best clients ever. There's never fights.
Yeah.
They just want to keep to themselves and go out and dance and have fun. So, like, fucking lighten up a bit.
Exactly.
And he's like, kind of like, and then he gets him to watch the door for a sec. He's like, don't let anyone in. I got to go check something out or whatever.
Yeah.
And then so he's standing there, and these two gorgeous chicks come up and they're like, oh, can we get in? And he's kind of like, because classic Gary wants every badge he sees. So he's just like, I am not allowed to let anyone in. And then so Dirk comes back out and it's like, oh, what's going on here? He's like, you said not to let anyone in. And he's kind of like, oh, good, you followed orders. And then so he lets them in.
Yes.
And points out like, yeah, hey, sometimes straight women like hanging out with gay men.
Yeah.
He's like,
because they don't try to sleep with them. And Gary's just like, I'm not a gay man. I can try to sleep with them. The whole reason they're here is negated because of me, Gary. Perfect.
Yeah, well, sadly, it works out for Gary. He very much has sex with both the women.
Yeah, he has sex with both of them. They had a...
Which also, again, I guess now we've unpacked this whole morality thing, because he wakes up beside both of them and again is like, oh my God. He runs out, like he sneaks out in the morning.
Yes.
And another funny bit I liked, it's like a gated house and he tries to like climb it and then it slowly starts opening as he's on. And he just like gets off and walks out. That's perfect. But yeah, like very strange that he's like,
yeah,
I can't believe I just had a threesome with two hot women. What am I doing?
My life is falling apart.
I'm headed down a dark path here.
Then we have a scene with Jesse.
You know what we missed about the gay club too?
What
is
yes.
He sees Derek there.
He sees Derek there.
Which also my favorite was like he thinks he's like Derek's dancing so close with this man face to face, and he's like trying to yell down. He's like, Derek, that guy's gay.
Derek, watch out! There's gays all around you.
So then Derek and this guy make out, and he's kind of like, interesting. Definitely takes Gary the longest to come around.
Yeah, Gary's just like, oh, like later on, Gary will be like, wait a minute.
Oh man,
I think Derek knew that guy was gay.
Oh shit. Fucking Derek. I mean Gary. Oh, he's so stupid.
So now we have a scene with Jesse. He's driving Gary around.
Oh, right, because he got drunk and with his girls.
Right, yeah.
He doesn't have his car anymore.
So Jesse picks him up from the old woman, the threesome house.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jesse's just like, oh, you want to smoke some weed?
Yes.
And Gary's just like, I have to work. What are you talking about? I do drugs. And then immediately
smokes weed, and now he's like, I don't know, just full on the other way, I guess.
Yeah,
that's why they call it a gateway drug. You take one drag, and you're
and he is stoned out of his mind immediately.
Yes, he literally takes it, breathes out, and is like, I'm hungry. It's like, what kind of weed are you smoking?
Oh my god!
And then we also finally, I have it now. His ex's name is Paige.
Oh yes.
So they go see Paige, and then he's kind of talking to her, and he's still clearly in love with her, and then these girls see him, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you Gary? Are you Gary, that guy who was at that club you were the bouncer at that club?" Already feeling the effects of being the most popular man in town.
Yes.
Classic bouncer lifestyle. You know how it works.
Yeah.
And so which I also love this because, like we said, he's been anyone else who has like a problem in his eyes, he's like a dick about it. He has no problem like trying to win back his girlfriend and then being like, oh, hey, hot ladies. Yes, I am great. Thank you very much. And she's kind of like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, and she's straight up just like, please just leave me alone. It's been over a year. Stop calling me and hanging up. Right. 15 hang-ups on my voicemail.
Yeah. Oh, man, so funny. Yeah, he said, what? Who's Brent? And she's like, I knew that was you calling and hanging up. He's like, damn it, I gave it away.
She fooled me again. So now he's put into another. Dirk's just like, I have another gig for you. It's for only my best guys. And it's like, this is the weirdest bar that we get to because it's basically a construction site. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah. So Dirk takes him to this new place, and it's literally. I don't understand what this place is because we open on outside. Dirk is outside. There's like only like 10 people apparently inside. Yeah. Garrett comes outside. When he opens the door, there is the noise of a saw. There's a buzz saw going. I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
That's great. No, I missed that one. But this is the bar that you were saying earlier that he's like 3 people tried to fight me. Like I don't like this place at all. And again, and Gary's like, "There's no chicks here, man. That's all I want. What are you doing?
Where's the puss, man?" So they the one thing I like about this part is like I think when they're interested, they're in the process of like kicking a guy out, and he like stumbles away. Right. Yes.
And then I think so. Yeah, Gary is like, "I'll being a baby about not liking it," and he brings up, he's like, hey, because you're like you said, like he has all these contracts. He's like, why don't you try and bounce somewhere cool like Infinity?
Yes.
And he's like, don't you ever fucking talk about Infinity.
I will fucking kill you if you ever bring Infinity up again.
And so we find out that he did have the contract there, but he hated it because it was like a front for the Russian mob.
Yes.
And then and the guy's also got his bouncers, a couple of his bouncers hooked on like heroin, I'm guessing. And
he says smack.
That's right.
I forgot. They got all my guys on smack.
Yeah, and then one of them died of OD. Yeah. And so he doesn't like Infinity. He doesn't like Krukov.
Yes. And, Krukov says it's very, never say Krukov to me again, never say Infinity to me again.
And which I love is like he didn't even know the word Krukov until you just said
Krukov.
Yes. And then Gary
goes inside, and then the guy comes back.
Yes.
He stumbles back, and he has a gun.
This is my favorite part of the movie. Yeah, he basically points the gun at Dirk's dick.
Yeah.
And is like, I'm going to fucking shoot you, right? And he's like, do I look afraid right now? And he just gives this awesome speech about like, he's like, me and you, we come from the same stock, man. We're both we had terrible lives where, people beat us and looked down on us, bullied us, and he's like, shows how he has like scars of like cigarettes.
Yes, cigarettes. Your stepfather putting cigarettes out on you.
Yeah, and he's like, I just chose a line of work that lets me use my like violent side, and you're just still like in the perils of it, kind of thing. And then like this guy just kind of walks away, and I was like, Dirk's the coolest man alive.
Dirk's pretty cool. Yeah, I really wanted him to just be like, shoot my dick. Go ahead, shoot my dick.
It would have been awesome. And so the other thing with this bar too, the other thing that's happening inside, I think at the same time, I think we skipped the part. Gary goes. There's one day where Gary and Jesse go to try and get agents. And
okay, did we miss that?
Yeah, it's not the anyway. So they're going around. This is his first big thing. The agent, he goes into one agency, and the guy's like, hey, weren't you bouncing at this club the other night? Like, I love going in that club. Maybe if I represent you, you could get me in there. So he's like, yeah, of course. So he basically is like, he has representation, but very much on the understanding that he's going to get this guy and all his friends in the club for free.
Yes. And this is where we had met Diane.
Yes.
She's the secretary who gets his headshot kind of thing.
Yeah. And so she comes to the bar to be like, hey, hate to tell you this, buddy's not with the agency anymore, and he never really was shopping you around.
Yeah,
by the way.
He didn't send you off to anything.
No, but I am starting my own agency. I would like to represent you, which, and then, yes, I feel like this is a big part where it's like, oh, Gary is a dick, because he, like, doesn't even hear her, and he's like, oh, I can't believe that guy didn't send my headshots out at all.
He doesn't say anything. He storms off being like, what a fucking asshole.
Like, oh, man, she literally was trying to represent you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then he goes up to T-Dog, and he shouts at him, basically.
Oh, I think, is that the next one? Because what happens is, Gary comes out. Gary comes out again, and so he isn't even aware that the whole gun situation happened with with Dirk.
Yeah,
and Dirk's kind of like, I just got to go like cool off, and he's basically like, you know what, Gary, I think you're ready to be a doorman. You know, the height of bouncer.
Yeah,
That's
like
the spot everyone wants.
Oh my god,
you run the door, you run the world.
Fun fact.
You got your little clicker?
Yes, you got your little clicker. A mutual friend of ours, Mike Brown, was the door guy for a very long time.
Yeah.
And he actually was the coolest guy in town. So I'm starting to think this might be actually pretty accurate.
You never had to win me over. I like Night Club, or whatever this movie's called.
Yes. And we cut to Gary immediately has a ponytail.
Were you so confused at first? I wasn't aware that like time had lapsed, like a year.
So much time is lapsing in this movie with no indication.
But I was like, Gary has a ponytail? I thought it was just because his hair from the front is styled the same. But yeah, he has a ponytail. He has a soul patch.
Yes.
He's wearing all leather all the time. And it is insane.
He wears sunglasses inside the nightclub, which I can't help but feel would make it very hard to do your job. But I mean, I guess at that point, your job is just to be cool.
Yeah, and we also see him. He's walking up to the club, literally does like a snort of cocaine on the way to the door. And he also, like we said, he has like leather coats. He like gets his guys to like put it on him. It's insane. And yeah, so because I think someone is like, oh, Gary, you're not at the door. Like the club's insane. He's so mad that it's busy, apparently, which I love. Yeah. And he yells at T-Dog for being like, I can't believe you let so many people in. But T-Dog's like, oh, they were all giving us money. Yeah. You know? And he's like, no. Because and then you see the fire marshal.
Yes. So earlier they were saying something about if the fire marshal comes,
we're fucked basically.
Yeah. So now the fire marshal does come. Yeah. Full lights.
Yes.
And everything, which I can't help but feel like, well, you might do it a little more secretly.
That's right. I think there was a line earlier which made me laugh at the because Dirk is like, yeah, keep an eye out for this fire marshal, and he's like, how will I know who's the fire marshal? He's like, the big red truck usually gives it away.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, and so they roll up, sirens are blaring.
Yeah, but they roll up so slowly that
it gives them a chance to get 300 people out of the club.
Yes.
So Gary goes around and he's like, get all the underage girls into the back room.
So he doesn't go around. I think he's on.
That's right. He has a mic.
He's on mic and he's like dictating. He's just like, kick all these people out the back. Make sure they have no
booze on them.
Move all the underage girls to a secret area, a secret room. Move all the underage girls to Dirk's secret room,
and make sure there's fire extinguishers under the thing. And he's basically taking all the make sure there's no drugs around, all this stuff, and so that when they do the sweep, which also takes 2 seconds, the guy's like, no illegal things happening there.
Yes.
And then another fireman's like, there's 300 people in the alley. And he's like, are any of them have booze? And he's like, no. And he's like, you're too good, Gary.
Oh, you son of a bitch. And I'm just like, I feel like you could have gone about something.
Hey, your capacity, you're not allowed to have 300 drunk people in the alley. I don't know, anything. Yes, it was insane.
And the drunk people are all undressing the firemen, of course.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. Classic Gary and his thwarting the police.
One thing that we missed that I did like is there's a really goofy looking guy in the line who's complaining about not being let in, who's got like a bowl cut, and he's dressed like Oliver Tree. I don't know if you know who that is.
Well, I love Oliver Tree.
He looks exactly like Oliver Tree, and he's complaining about not being let in, and Gary's just like, come to the front line, and he's just like, oh, I'm getting in. He's like, Nah.
No, go to the back. You're out of line. Yeah. Yeah, I think because he was about to actually let him in because he felt bad, but then that's when all the shit started going down.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And so the other thing about this is Krukov rolled up at the same time as the fire marshals, and he saw how quickly Gary responded to all this crises.
And we knew it was Krukov because he has a license plate that says Krukov.
That is how I figured it out. That is how I knew. And so, he goes and he's like, wow, what an amazing bouncing thing you just did.
You are the greatest bouncer I've ever seen.
And so he says, like, how about you come work for me? I'll give you $1,000 a week at my club. And he's like, so you're saying you want me to take a pay cut? And so he's like, all right, $2,000. And Gary, he goes. He leaves Dirk.
And Dirk specifically was just like, if you leave me for Krukov ever, you're done.
Yes.
And not only are you done, but you will be blacklisted from everywhere in this city.
He's like, I will consider it a personal betrayal if you go with him. Yeah. So he goes and tells him, like, yeah, man, sorry. You made me an offer I couldn't refuse. And he's like, all right. Well,
I've taught you everything I know, kid.
Good luck, man. And because they have a whole back and forth, which is kind of fun, where he's like, I was the best doorman you ever had. And he's like, you were only a doorman because I put you in the spot to be a good doorman. How dare you? It's so funny. It's the most serious profession in the world. Oh, I loved it.
You're not a doorman. You're a door boy.
And so we have another little time jump, it seems like. And Gary's working the infinity.
Yeah, and he's even douchier somehow.
Yeah, you thought the ponytail was bad. Somehow he made it even worse. Now he has colored sunglasses.
Yes.
And a full suit.
And sideburns.
Yes, sideburns.
Oh my, it looks terrible.
And listen, he loves the drugs nowadays. He is doing them outright, just in the middle of the club, just like off his hand.
Yes.
It's insane.
He's standing at the door, and they bring like a young girl out who's 17 and wasted.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like,
my
he
God.
turns to all the people in line, and they're just like, what should we do, folks? And they all start chanting penalty box.
Penalty box. And they just put her on a bench in front. It's very creepy.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I did not like it at all.
Why do they all know what the penalty box is? Why is the penalty box a bench? I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. It's like, someone call this girl a cab and get her home safe, please. So he's actually, we were talking about him doing blow. He's at like Krukov's desk, just doing it. Yeah. And Krukov's like, hey, man, I thought I told you to lay off that at work. And he's like, I'm the best doorman in the world.
This is my club. Not only that, but he also is just like, Krukov, the blow you gave me sucks.
Yes, he's mad about the blow. And he basically makes fun of his like right hand dude. He's like, calls him a bitch and all that stuff. And I don't know. He's walking around, and then I think he's back outside where you said where the line's chanting penalty box.
Yes.
Guess who's in line?
Oh, not yet. First, he breaks up a fight between a redhead and a blonde, and the redhead is Brittany.
Yes, that's right. Yes. But she goes by Desiree now.
Yes, because she mentions before that she changes her name every 6 months.
Which I love that bit. Like, because, they're talking about stage names and actresses and stuff, and she's like, I change my name every 6 months. It's like, that would not help your acting career at all.
I change my name, and I always choose a town name as my last name. I believe it was Destiny Santa Cruz.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so she's at the club in this wig. Yeah. And he
breaks up a fight between her and another girl where they're just like, she was trying to get with my boyfriend and stuff. And he just kicks the guy out. And he's like, oh, you
problem
guys,
solved.
Problem solved. You want a party?
And so then he's outside, and Paige is in line, and she's like, hey, can I get in your club? And he's like, this is amazing.
Oh my God.
I love Paige.
The love of my life.
Yeah. Paige opens the rope, and she's like, great. Can my is it fiance or husband?
Husband.
Can my husband come in? And he's like, all right, I need a moment alone. And he just like
he runs back into the club. He grabs Brittany, and they just go in fucking Krukov's office.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then he comes downstairs. He's like, "All right, that was taken care of." And it's like, whoa, what an unhinged thing to have to go do before you let your ex into a club.
I just need to let something out. Sorry, I couldn't talk to you all pent up like that. And Brittany is just like, sweet. Yeah,
I was gonna
sure.
say, like we said, Brittany's like, oh, I get some cocaine out of this. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah, and I don't know. I guess we kind of see Jesse a few times throughout. We realize that you see him right after this, right?
Yes.
He's like,
so Jesse still works there.
Yeah.
But Gary now kind of treats him like shit.
Yes, he's basically like, Jesse's like, hey, we were gonna hang out tonight. And he's like, no, I'm tired from all the cocaine I'm doing.
Get my vet.
Yeah, yes.
He's treating him like
the help. Yeah,
like the help.
Yeah,
yes.
Isn't that fun?
Which also, Gary now has a vet.
Yeah.
And he lives on a boat.
Well, that's because his makeup's like, hey, come by this weekend, come on the boat. And I was like, did I hear that correctly? Yeah, he lives on a houseboat.
He lives on a houseboat. I did look up because he said he's making $2,000 a week, and Krukov was just like, you can make also that much at the door.
That's right.
So $4,000 a week, and I looked up how much that would be if no taxes, nothing kind of thing.
$400,000, something like
yeah,
that.
it's close to $400,000. I'm just like, that's a pretty good amount.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. I'd be a douchey bouncer too if it
absolutely.
was paying that kind of money. Are you kidding me?
I would have such a cocaine problem.
And then this is another thing we see is he I laughed at this line where I said Gary cries like a baby and has sex with Brittany to feel better, I guess.
Yeah.
He also goes to the restaurant that's on Dirk's turf.
Yes.
And tries to be like, I think he walks in with two girls.
He walks in with two girls. He sits in the booth beside him and makes out with the woman while staring directly at Lou Diamond Phillips.
It's so fucking creepy. And he's like, Lou Diamond Phillips is just like sitting there with his boys.
Yeah.
He comes up and he's like, what are you all doing? Like, you guys ate there every day together, And then he's like, where's T-Dog? And he's like, oh, T-Dog got pinched because apparently he was AWOL from the army.
He's arrested by the military police.
Very sad.
Bye, T-Dog. Never see him again.
No, and then so I don't know. He kind of like rubs it in, like, sorry, your boy got arrested, and he's like, yeah, can you go away? Like, I don't like you at all.
Also, did you like T-Dog? Wasn't he your friend?
Yes. And so Gary sucks. And I did laugh. Oh, so then we do see the part where Jesse goes.
He does go to the houseboat,
yeah,
and then he sees that Brittany is there too, and he's still been pining after Brittany for this long, which I'm kind of just like, listen, hit it or quit it, man, come on.
Yeah, so he's sad, he's mad that Gary is hooking up with Brittany,
and this is the end of their friendship.
Yes,
he's done with him.
Yeah, then he goes to the club later, and and the valley's crazy because Jesse quit.
Yes.
Which also, this is another thing that this can't be right. Maybe I'm so out of touch with what people pay for valets, but there was a sign at the club that said valet $10,000.
What?
I was like, I rewound it to be like, did I see that right? Maybe I swear maybe it was 10.
It's gotta be 10.
Okay, it could be. I'll admit it might.
We'll
yeah. Okay, that could.
We're not gonna go back and check.
No, I don't care enough. But I was just like, I was like, who wrote this sign? It's like, how much is valet again? I don't know, 10,000.
We're about bouncing. We don't know anything about valet. What are you talking about?
In my head, it made it funnier, so I wanted it. Maybe I wanted it to be true.
Maybe.
Anyway.
And also, when Jesse storms out of the houseboat, Gary immediately turns on Brittany too, being like, "You fucked her up for me," kind of thing. I'm just like, leave her
dickhead!
alone.
I forgot about that.
You were just sleeping with her.
He was such an ass to Brittany.
Yeah, he's just an awful person.
Awful person. Yeah, and then he's late for work.
Yeah.
Fucked because Jesse quit, and the second guy, like the Russian, like Krukov's right hand man, is like, this motherfucker didn't show up because the line's all crazy, and then so he shows up and he's basically like, you're not in charge of my line. I am the line.
I am the line.
Yeah. And so in this, you can tell this guy hates him so much,
and he's just storms past the line anyways and goes inside. Yeah. And he's doing coke. He's out of it completely. And he sees Paige.
Paige, yes.
And he pulls Paige to like a secret room. and unfortunately tries to straight up assault her.
Oh, not great.
Not great, Gary.
No. Also, I do. There was one thing that happened earlier in the movie which made me laugh. Is Gary's on the phone with his mom, and his mom is like, "How's Paige doing?" Like, that's her only question. He's like, "Oh God, like I hate this." And then so in this interaction, she's like, "Gary, you've changed. You haven't talked to your mom in like a year." And I'm like, well, his mom kind of sucked, honestly.
Yes.
Like the only conversation we heard is she's like, "How's your ex doing?"
Yes.
Which my other favorite part. Well, I guess I'll bring it up when we get there.
When we get there.
Yeah, but so he's I don't know, being a dickhead and tries to assault her. And
while that's happening, the fire marshal shows up.
Yeah.
Because the fire marshal vowed vengeance on the day that he got bested by Gary before.
Well, and I also loved the because Gary's not at the line, and the other like two just guys are like,
oh yeah.
And they just start taking money from everybody, and the club fills up so fast.
Yeah,
and these guys are like, "Look at all this money we
and they're
have."
just like $20. In for $20.
Yeah.
And taking money from everyone. Yeah.
And then the other thing too, when the fire marshals come out, I don't know if you caught this, but Dirk was across the street.
Yes. So because they're just like, they say, "Oh, somebody called it in," and then it cuts to Dirk.
It shows Dirk, which I'm like, classic Dirk.
Classic Dirk.
Always don't screw over Dirk.
Dirty
He'll come
Dirk.
for you.
So they were at 2,863 people in this club. And they were 500 over capacity.
Which, and yes, like you said, Fire Marshal had it out because he's like, "Guess what? Your club's getting shut down." And at this point, Crew Cop's outside now. And so he's like, your club shut down. You can't sell booze here.
I'm revoking your license to own a club.
Also, we're going to have the IRS look into your funds, like what your financials, which it's like they've been fronting for drugs. So it's not going to go good.
No.
So Krukov is pissed.
So pissed. And he tries to talk about that, but then Gary basically just runs away. He's just like, "Well, I can't do anything here."
Yeah.
He goes back to Dirk.
Yes. Crumb's crawling back.
And wait, is this now? Sorry.
There's a few things. It's like so what I did love about the mum thing is it's like, so now Gary's life is kind of back to normal.
His life falls apart immediately.
Which to him falling back is he's just back in his old place, sad with his normal haircut and not douchey clothes. And he's like on the phone with his mom. And so clearly so he's like, yes, it's been a year he hasn't talked to his mom, and she's like, "Do you ever see Paige anymore?" I was like, this mom is the worst person. She might be the only person worse than Gary in this movie. And so I
really think you should get back together with Paige. I know she's married.
Fuck. And then so he bumps into Jesse, who's with a girl too. Seems happy, and then he says like, "Hey, I got a movie. Or you remember Derek? He got me this role in a movie," and he's kind of like, "Oh." That's nice. That's nice for you.
We should hang out sometime. And Jesse's just like, "Nah,
and
not gonna happen."
And then yes, like you said, he goes crawling back to Dirk, and Dirk's like, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got a spot. I got it." Oh, because he tries to go get. That's where he runs into Jesse. He's trying to get a job at a nightclub.
He's trying to get which I'm just like, there are other jobs, Gary.
No,
just any other job.
Listen, once you've lived the life of a bouncer, you can't give it up.
Yeah.
You know. But yes, like you said, everyone else in the industry is like, "You're never going to bounce again. Are you kidding me? Your name is garbage."
You mean you're dirt to us.
And so, so Dirk's like, "Yeah, you know what? I will give you a job, actually." And he sets him out at a shit bar.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's going to hate it. And then the guy at the bar is like, oh, because he's basically trying to be like, "Hey, man, we should like set this up so it's going to be like a place where everyone wants to go." And he's like, "It's getting demolished in like a week."
In literally a week. He's just like, "Yeah, we don't have, this is the last week." I'm just like, there's so much stuff here still. Because, it's going to be owned by Dirk as like a parking garage. Yeah, there was like some weird machinations.
There was a weird meeting earlier where Dirk had some sort of I think it was as he was quitting to go to Infinity.
Yes.
He's like, Dirk's like looking at blueprints, being like, "So this is where the parking garage will go?"
Yes.
And he's like, yes. And then so he's like rolling up the blueprints as he's like, "You're going to work for who?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like, you don't have to tie Dirk into the parking garage that this bar is going
Turk's
to be.
got his fingers in so many, he's doing it.
He's the most important man in Los Angeles. Right. So having finally been like cursed for the last time, he hates us. The guy who the other bouncer was beating on comes back.
Yeah.
And tries to, he's a Russian guy, I think.
Yeah, he's like a Russian kid, yeah.
And tries to shoot them.
Yeah.
And Gary runs after him.
Yeah, it's very dumb.
It's very dumb.
Stupid. He goes and chases down this kid. Somehow doesn't get shot. Like gets on top of him and then like has the gun in his face.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I guess I won't kill. Like he's like doing the whole egg roll thing, and he doesn't shoot him.
He doesn't shoot this kid for some reason. It was a very weird scene.
Very weird. Like this was his because I feel like the fact that they got shot at could have been a wake up enough that he's like, I don't want this lifestyle anymore. Yeah, the chasing him down, I don't know, didn't really make sense to me. And
we'll go to our final scene now, I think. Which is Gary has decided to go home. He's going to go buy a birthday card for his mother because he forgot to send one and deliver it to her. He runs into
Paige.
Diane.
Diane, yes.
Who's pregnant now, and she's like, "Oh, I'd love to represent you if you ever
come back."
Yeah. And then he's like, "You know what? Maybe,
yeah,
thank
thanks.
you."
Yeah.
And then he walks out of the convenience store,
and the Russian mafia shoots him.
And the Russian mafia shoots him dead.
And our movie ends with just panning up as a pile of blood is around him.
Yeah.
And that voiceover is like, oh boy, careful what life you choose and what you give up for it.
Never fall for that bouncing lifestyle. It will lead down a path of disaster.
I was so shocked.
It was the most shocking ending we've had so far.
Really?
I kind of thought that might be.
The
think
Russian,
about it, just like makes sense.
The Russian mob would be mad about them, you know, him getting them shut down and stuff. Yes,
but it just came out literally like 10 seconds left in the movie.
Yeah,
insane.
I loved it.
I loved it. What are we giving? Nightclub is such a weird movie.
Man, it's so dumb, so stupid, and I enjoyed it so much.
Yes.
Like I would go like at least a 3.5, if not a 4. Like,
I'd go a 3.5.
Yeah, like
because there are times where it's like a little boring, a little bit.
It's ludicrous.
Yes.
I mean, it's so insane, but I enjoyed. I would. I probably will watch this movie again at some point.
Yeah, this is the most like so bad it's good that I think we've had so far in a while, at least.
Yeah, Diane Phillips killed it.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. That was so fun. I'm sorry.
Check out
Nightclub. Actually, if you like dumb bad movies, if you like Lou Diamond Phillip, who is actually good in it, if you like Lochlyn Munroe, who's so weird in this, he's there. He's doing what he can.
It's on Tubi for free.
For free, and it's worth the time.
Yeah, I think it's 90 minutes long.
Yeah,
it's great.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching or listening. If you guys like the podcast, please make sure you follow us, like us, rate us, subscribe to us. You can find us on social media at Absolutely Obscure Podcast everywhere or Absolutely Obscure Pod. You can also email us at absoluteobscurepodcast@gmail.com if you have any comments, if you have any questions for us. We'll read them out on the show.
Yeah, you can follow us individually too at The True Rory and Real Funny Josh.
Yes. Thank you to our producer, Aaron Campbell, handsomest man in comedy. Thank you to Matt Prince for our theme music.
Yes.
And it is now at the point of the show where we get to pick our next movies.
Perfect.
But Josh, you are only going to be picking one movie today.
Ooh.
So, and the reason is for that
We're having a guest.
We're not having a guest.
No?
It's because, as Josh knows, no, not to apologize. There are some movies that are very hard to find. So I have been reaching out to directors,
of course,
to see if they can actually get us. And we have gotten a private link.
That's so cool.
To watch a movie.
Yeah.
We were given this by director Adam. I'm going to fuck up his last name. Adam Nutsky-Wolf has has allowed us to watch his movie, All the Little Things We Kill. I will say this sounds like a much more serious movie than we usually cover, which I'm actually kind of excited about because it does sound good. So thank you, Adam, for letting us see this movie.
Very cool. Thank you.
So this has a 7.2 on IMDb with 129 votes, and only 34 people on Letterboxd have seen this.
Whoa, that's low. Yeah, that's cool.
And the and all the little things that we kill. A college professor takes her students hostage to force the passage of a bill that bans semi-automatic weapons.
Ooh.
So that sounds, I'm actually very excited to see
Sounds intense. I like it.
But from the reviews I saw, it does sound very intense. So that will be one of the next episodes. And so the 3 options that you get to choose from, Josh, though, we have The Night Visitor.
Is that night? I have to ask, is night spelled with a K?
No. Okay. That would have been a fun follow-up. It's a good question. It's an important question.
Yes.
So we have The Night Visitor.
Yeah. We
have The Night Visitor 2.
No way.
Heather's Song.
I'm so mad I don't get 2 choices, Rory.
Sorry.
Oh, come on, man.
You only get to choose one. You could always go with the 3rd option here, which
if it's Night Visitor 3, I'm going to be so mad.
It's not. Your 3rd option today is Living Large.
Living Large. Living
with a
okay,
with a cool little apostrophe.
Large. I mean, listen, I'm a sucker for a franchise.
Yes.
And I can't start at the 2nd one.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Night
Visitor.
Whatever it is. Give me the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So The Night Visitor. This is from 2013.
Okay.
This has a 3.8
yes.
on IMDb with 179 votes. I will say the sequel has a higher score. So
perfect.
Just in case next time. And 83 people on Letterboxd have seen this. When a suburban couple hires a new age spiritualist to help with their troubled marriage, her advice to video their lives 24/7 to help reunite the family turns out to reveal their son is having conversations with an unseen entity, calling itself the Night Visitor.
Sounds awful, and I'm so excited for it.
It sounds like we're going to be watching some Paranormal Activity bullshit. Okay.
You know all those spiritualists who are obsessed with technology and want to film people 24 hours? Yeah, I love that.
All right, well, you can look forward to both those movies next time. And thank you guys again so much for watching.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.